So they'll be calling you a radical. It's the 11th hour. So this is the biggest breaking news since Fukushima happened. And so Alaska's done it. Thank you to my post-ignorance army is that powerful. They got it to me. Thank you. This is it. So Oregon, for the first time, has not set their number. Washington's not, as I've set my projection. So Alaska has just done it. It's out today. They said the marine biologist, he lists his phone number on there and the whole thing. They've emergency closed already all king salmon fishing. Commercial. Emergency closed. Massive. I used to say here in Utah, same weather as Alaska, better fishing. But now it's the same salmon fishing here in Utah in the Great Salt Lake. We go fishing on the Great Salt Lake for salmon, marlin, freaking whatever you want, mermaids, whatever. And Oregon are derelicts, they should be in prison. Now this is massive. This catastrophe, 2019, I said, is in earnest. Now remember, the Copper River had record returns in 2015. The average Chinook goes 5 years. Now he's setting his projections on the early returners. They got their boys out there. It's a catastrophe. At the exact same time, Bill Gates and NuScale and Clan in Oregon and the Trump psycho is promoting more nuclear. NuScale, Bill Gates from hell, as this is Fukushima, the salmon or the smoking gun. Record returns on the Columbia, record returns on the copper, of kings, of Chinook, record return. They've never done this before, ever. It's already emergency closed, and the season doesn't even open till what, in May? Emergency closed. The entire king salmon, Alaska fishing commercial completely closed. Retail will be closed too, I can guarantee you that. It's done, it's over. I mean, this catastrophe, you're gonna see all the orcas starve to death. The southern pod's down to 7, they'll be 0 here soon. It's over. This is the greatest extinction of fucking event, and the America fucking stood by and let the nuclear energy crime syndicate. I mean, it's amazing to me. Oh, you're not testing for what? You don't even know what it is. Nobody's testing, nobody's testing. Fukushima, I got a guy from Alaska said he's got a sophisticated system. He's been testing fish, fresh caught fish, and it's been spiking full of just radiation, cesium, still ongoing, tritium. That means it's still ongoing, which Lake Barrett told you on 60 Minutes. It took 60 Minutes, 2,850 days to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you in an hour. The 11th hour. The 11th hour they come out. At the 11th hour. They're going to get a stay of execution? You did it. It's the American populace. Now I want you to think about the media who went after me. Now remember, I was in full critical. You got clotheslined by Butkus. This is incredible. At the exact same time, the Trump administration, like the Obama administration, is promoting more nuclear. This is the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history by a billion. Not like this. This is acute, off the cliff. Remember, hear me. Record returns on the Copper River in 2015. Record returns on the Columbia in 2015. Projected record returns in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019 based on escapement. Record escapement. They're dying in the ocean. Wouldn't you think that's a major start? Kevin Blanch's works prove the tide pools fucking died. Wells are fucking collapsing. Fucking salmon. This is the smoking gun. This is the biggest news since Fukushima happened. How many days later? We're going on 2,900 fucking days. Fuck, what a fight. Kevin Blanch, the greatest PhD, the free university. By the way, I've done all this at the University of Nuclear, in the belly of the beast. We got to keep this going till the clock strikes 11 at the 11th hour. Oh yeah. So Bill Gates is Satan. The nuclear energy is Satan. Now why are they able to pull this off? Because they have all the money. The Post-Ignorance Project, which I started the Manhattan Project. I started the Post-Ignorance Project, but they hired the trolls. They got all the money, and it's your own taxpayer money that's killing you. The Mitchell Act and the Oregon derelicts, they haven't even set their number. Remember, so 2015, you can look it up. They were grandstanding, record returns on kings, which I hate that name. They're Chinooks. Chinook salmons are king salmon. Go to sea on average for 5 years, then go up to 8. They can grow to be well over 100 pounds. It's a smoking gun. We count every single. We don't count dead tide pools. Oh, Kevin Blanch does. We don't count dead humans in bone marrow transplant. Oh, Kevin Blanch was almost one of them. Oh, I do. You know, if you don't think nuclear is real, I'll say this. I was in the bone marrow transplant center at Salt Lake City. The Wasatch of Utah. The 11th hour makes up Southern Utah makes up 5% of the Wasatch of Utah. The bone marrow transplant on any given day at LDS, the #1 bone marrow transplant center maybe in the world, Thimble Peterson, well over half are from Southern Utah on any given day, and that's a fact. They can't talk. Oh, I can. They sure took $1 million from me, and they saved my life, by the way. They saved my life. I was given a death sentence. I fight for her, she fights for me. The 11th hour. Alaska comes out. This is a giant fucking story. Thanks to Tim Martin, all that incredible work he's done in Oregon. It's, you know, the grassrooters. Thank you to this small teeny army that sent me information. We tried, right? We fought our ass off, and we tried from the beginning, from day one. You go right to day one. The free university right here. Kevin Blanche, the professor of the professors. The 11th hour, they come out. But King wannabe Trump and King Obama signed the death warrant. The cover-up of Fukushima. CNN, Fox News, all the California, well, all the world, the marine biologists, the academia professors, they signed their own fucking death warrant. They signed the Pacific Guard. You think about that. They killed Mother Earth. I fight for her, she fights for me. I apologize to all the youth for, I mean, I tried. Our small army fucking tried, but look what I was up against. Nobody would come to my aid. I never got an attorney. I never got anybody. I mean, a small, teeny group of people that funded. I traveled the whole world full of cancer. I fought my ass off, screaming my head out. I'd used every means possible. This is you're going to see this collapse like no other now, which I predicted it all, sadly. The greatest PhD in human history. Sadly, I was right every word from every day from the day Fukushima happened. 4,000 videos later. Very sad. This is a major story. Fuck you in Oregon. Fuck you in Washington. They won't even set a number. Just come drink beer, come fishing, just catch the last fish, as I call it, the judgment of fucking salmon. I'm Chemo. Stay tuned.